On a cold night in November 1971, a man boarded a commercial airplane. He carried no ID, no fear, and no intention of landing. 45 minutes later, he would hijack the plane, take $200,000, and jump into the darkness below. His name was D.B. Cooper, and he was never seen again. The year was 1971. Air travel was simple. No metal detectors, no body scans, no security lines. You could walk into an airport, buy a ticket with cash, and disappear into the crowd. That freedom would soon vanish forever, and it all began with one man, wearing a black suit, dark sunglasses, and carrying a briefcase. On November 24th, the day before Thanksgiving, a man calling himself Dan Cooper boarded Northwest Orient Flight 305 from Portland to Seattle. He ordered a bourbon and soda, lit a cigarette, and calmly waited. To the passengers around him, he looked like a normal businessman, but inside his briefcase was something that would change aviation history. Cooper leaned toward a flight attendant and handed her a small note. At first, she ignored it. Then he quietly said, "Miss, you should read that. I have a bomb." Inside the briefcase, wires, red cylinders, a ticking mechanism. Real or not, no one wanted to find out. Cooper made 4 demands: $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, a fuel truck waiting in Seattle, and absolute cooperation. No panic, no drama. The FBI and local police had no choice. They complied. When the plane landed in Seattle, Cooper released all passengers. No one was hurt. He kept the flight crew and ordered the plane back into the sky. Destination unknown. Outside, military jets followed silently. Inside, a man prepared to disappear. Somewhere over the dark forests of Washington, Cooper opened the rear staircase of the Boeing 727. Rain poured down. Wind howled. Night swallowed everything. With the money strapped to his body and a parachute on his back, D.B. Cooper stepped into nothing and jumped. What followed was one of the largest manhunts in American history. Helicopters, ground teams, hundreds of FBI agents. They found nothing. No body, no parachute, no money. It was as if Cooper had vanished into thin air. 9 years later, a young boy found something buried along the Columbia River. Bundles of cash. Serial numbers confirmed it. D.B. Cooper's money. But the rest was still missing. Some believe Cooper was a trained paratrooper. Others say he was military, familiar with aircraft mechanics and escape routes. Critics argue he couldn't survive the jump. No helmet, old parachute, harsh terrain. Yet, no proof of death was ever found. Over 800 suspects were investigated. None confirmed. Every theory collapsed under scrutiny. In 2016, the FBI officially closed the case. D.B. Cooper became legend. Not a criminal, but a mystery. Was D.B. Cooper a genius escape artist? Or a man who took one final risk and lost everything? The truth remains hidden, somewhere between the clouds and the forest below. And maybe that's exactly how he wanted it. Follow us, we will share some more interesting stories with you. Thanks for watching.